Good evening. I am Valerie Mulready, the Director of the Rockland Regional Adult Learning Center. It is my pleasure to welcome this evening Superintendent Dr. Alan Cron, Rockland School Committee members, teachers, family, friends, and graduates to our 2024 graduation ceremony. Please join me in standing to salute the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag, the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. I just want to say, please feel free to take pictures during the ceremony if you want to come down and snap pictures. I think it's great. It's wonderful to see so many family and friends join us in today's celebration. Graduation is always a much-awaited day because it marks the end of an educational journey and the beginning of a better life and bright future. Not every student takes the traditional path. Today signifies the results of a great decision to earn your diploma. It is the culmination of many years of hard work in the relentless pursuit of knowledge that will allow our students to embrace opportunities and take on difficult challenges with a sense of achievement and responsibility. When I was young, a wise woman, my mother, always said that earning an education is important and no one can ever take it away from you. At the time, I didn't understand it, but now I think it makes a lot of sense. Our graduates have worked hard to get here tonight, and they have fulfilled their goal of receiving a diploma. It is something to be proud of and an achievement that will allow them to better their futures and reach their goals. As I was preparing for tonight, I looked up educational quotes. I came across the quote, "Education is one thing no one can take away from you." And it was a quote from Ellen Nordegren. She apparently had talked to my mother. So whoever is responsible for this quote, it is true. You have done it. Now I would like to introduce our guest speaker, our English teacher, Mrs. Madeline Lannon Cotton.
Good evening. I'm very honored to be here, and it's a real pleasure to speak to the graduating class. I've had all of them as students at one time or another, and this is a good class. It really is. I was just talking to one of the students, and I said, this is really one of my favorite classes. They're very determined, respectful, grateful. So I'm just going to say a few more things about them, maybe a little bit of advice. There's a poem by Robert Frost called "The Road Not Taken." The last two lines say, "Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference." To the graduates, today you're sitting here as high school graduates. What an accomplishment. The achievement of this goal should fill you with tremendous pride and self-confidence. You've risen to the awesome challenge of going back to school to finish something which for some of you was started many years ago. Congratulations. Before you began this journey to go back and get your high school diploma, you probably experienced a lot of self-doubt, maybe some regret, and even fear. For many of you, it was circumstances beyond your control that interrupted your education. For some of you, admittedly, it was your own decisions or choices. Some of you may have made the choice to leave school when you did in order to help your family or to take care of a loved one. At that time, it was probably the right choice for you. Understandably, as time passed, some of you probably felt that you couldn't do this. You couldn't go back. You just couldn't. It had been too long, and you may have even thought, why bother? I'll just fail all over again. But somewhere along the way, you made perhaps the best decision of your life so far. You decided that you'd do it. You would overcome your self-doubt, regret, feelings of inadequacy. You'd get that diploma. You'd take the road less traveled, no matter what it took. And it took a lot. Don't let anyone tell you that this program is easy. Going to school even just 2 nights a week was hard. There were a million places you'd rather have been on many nights. There were work schedules you had to rearrange, traffic you had to fight, family commitments that you had to figure out, to say nothing of that little voice often urging you to take the night off. No matter what your situation was, it was a major and continuous struggle, but you did it. You overcame whatever were the roadblocks, the distractions, the doubts, the uncertainties that may have gotten in the way. You certainly had help along the way. I see it out here. Your family, your friends, your teachers, and other trusted people all provided encouragement. And I'm sure you have or will thank them for encouraging and believing in you. But ultimately, it was you. You did it. And your success and perseverance has and will inspire others to do the same. In fact, I'm sure that right now you're an inspiration to those students who will be finishing this program in a year or so. And for many of you who have told me you went back to school for your children or your parents or your grandparents, believe me, you have made them proud. As I look out there, I can see their smiles, and I know you can too. So, now what? Having made this choice and having succeeded, you'd like to think the journey will be easy now. But there will be more bumps in the road and more choices you'll have to make about which road to take. That's what life is, a series of choices. Some of these, of course, will be made without a second thought. Can I hit the snooze button one more time? Should I get a new iPhone? Pepperoni or plain? However, every once in a while, life will hand you a really difficult, challenging, and maybe even a gut-wrenching choice. And this choice might be a choice that will, once again, change your life and define you as a person. You may have to decide whether to apply for your dream job, even though it means you'll have to move. You may be wondering, as all high school graduates do, if you should continue your education. Yes. And then there's the important life and character decisions. Do I open myself up to love even though I've been hurt before? Do I stand up for what I believe in, even when it's hard? But having already made a life-changing choice and succeeded, I urge you to continue along this path of self-improvement. In other words, don't stop now. Let the success of getting your high school diploma give you the confidence and the courage to continue on a path that will make you as proud of yourself as you are right now. Nelson Mandela once said, "May your choices reflect your hopes, not your fears." So don't be afraid to take a chance. Continue to have goals. Aim high. Use your hopes and your dreams to guide you. And continue to make the difficult choice as you did to get to this point. Do what is right for you. And remember, as Ralph Waldo Emerson said, the only person you were destined to become is the person you decided to be. I have just a couple little tidbits of advice. Number one, in the last couple of years, you've done a lot of reading, whether you wanted to or not. My advice is to continue to do that. Read fiction and nonfiction, and also write. Keep a journal. It's a habit that will make you more in tune with what's going on around you and within you. Number two, be curious. Look up stuff. Don't just say, "I never heard of that." Find out what it means, who it is, where it is. It's so easy these days to get information. When I was your age, I had to go to the library. But also, be cautious. I'm sure your teachers have warned you that not everything you read online is true. Get the facts from reputable sources and don't spread information unless you know that it's verified and true. But truly, do trust people. Don't be overly skeptical or cynical. You know who is in your corner and who is not. And I'll tell you, the staff at Rockland will always be in your corner, and you can always come back. Most of all, trust yourself to make the right choices. Yes, 2 roads diverged in a wood, and you took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Congratulations, class of 2024.
Thank you. I'd like to take a moment to thank some very important people that have made this evening possible. If you could please stand. First, my advisors, Kelly Howes and Diane Kaur. Our teachers, Kirsten Bartoloni, who taught portfolio, Mary Scopoletti Howes, who taught math, Madeline Lannon Cotton, who taught writing and literature, Megan Casagrande, who taught civics and reading, Nick Dorenzo, science, Ryan Austin, GED and HiSET. Our ESOL teachers are not here this evening, but Digna Nunez, Julia Driscoll, Cristiani Martino, and also Eduarda DeRosa and Naya Callahan for helping out and translating. Technology and data specialist Kathy Hoffman, and our administrative assistant Carla Dunn. A round of applause for this group. Now I'd like to invite Dr. Alan Cron, Superintendent of Rockland Public Schools, up on stage to say a few words.
Thank you very much. I asked to say a few words tonight. This is a very special evening for us. The Rockland Public Schools, we have about 2,300 students, about 500 employees. We're a pretty good-sized organization. We also have a daycare, a preschool, and we have a night school. And you're all part of the Rockland Public Schools, and we appreciate you and we celebrate you. So it is an honor to stand here tonight on this remarkable occasion. And we're celebrating not just your academic achievements, but your resilience, determination, and spirit. Each of you embarked on a unique journey, one that demanded balancing the challenges of daily life with the rigors of education. Night school is not an easy path. It requires a special kind of perseverance. Many of you juggle jobs, family responsibilities, and countless other commitments. Yet here you stand today, a testament to the power of resilience. As you leave here tonight, please remember that progress often begins with a single step. Continue to embrace challenges as opportunities and never underestimate the power of your perseverance. Your journey has shown that when you take that first courageous step, countless others may follow, leading you to accomplishments beyond your imagination. So congratulations, graduates. Hard work has brought you here and will carry you forward to even greater achievements. Celebrate this moment and look to the future with hope and confidence. We are extremely proud of you. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Cron. It is important to remember that not every student follows the conventional graduation path. Although our students may have chosen a different path, their destination is the same. I am proud to be standing here tonight to honor their achievements. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for, the awarding of diplomas. Zachary Angelo Baldi. Ashley Lauren Coleman. Patrick Wayne Dickinson Jr. Amelia Digger Kearney. Ariana Lynn Fisher. Stephen Michael Irwin Jr. Vincent Michael Nagel. Stephen Noel Ramus. This is a little different than the norm, but we like to give our graduates a chance to say a few words if they would like to. If any of you would like to come up and say a few words, come on up. Good for you.
I'm not really the speaker, I'm not really the thinker, but I definitely want to dedicate this to my dad that passed away when I was 13 years old. That's the type of shit that'll keep me through it. Thank you.
Next. Anybody else? They're not a brave group. You don't have to, I guess. I would like to have the graduates stand, please. The tassels on the graduation caps represent your time as a student. It is worn on the right side, meaning you are a candidate for graduation. Now that you have received your diploma, it can be moved to the left to signify you're a graduate. This is when we make the graduation official, turning the tassel from right to left. I was going to do it on the count of 3. So those of you that haven't done it yet, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Round of applause for our graduates. I wish you all the best. Congratulations. Best of luck to all our 2024 graduates. I'm going to have you, are you ready for the picture? We're going to count to 3. On 3, you're going to toss your hats in the air so she can get a picture. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That concludes our ceremony for this evening. I would like to thank you all for coming and invite you to join us in the cafeteria for a reception where you can congratulate and wish our graduates well. Thank you.